What's up guys, Flashfire here. Today I'm bringing you another team building video. As you can see, today we are building with Mega Scizor. Now before we get started, if you can, leave a like right down below this video. I want to see if we can get this to 35 likes. If we can, I'll leave a pastebin of the team down in the description, so you guys can copy and paste it in Showdown and play with it, because hopefully it's going to be a nice, fun, competitive team, all that good stuff. Now something else I want to mention, there will be a straw poll down in the description, so you guys can go and vote on which Mega you want to see me build with next week. Last week the votes were Scizor and Tyranitar. Scizor obviously won, so Tyranitar is going back into the pool. You're going to be voting on whether I should use Tyranitar or Mega Metagross next week. So go ahead and do that if you want to have a say in my content, all that kind of stuff. Now, that's all our admin out of the way. We're going to jump into the team. So we have our Scizor right here. When I'm building with these Megas, I want them to be the star of the team. I want them to be the thing that kind of shines and sweeps and does loads of work on the team. So what I've done is I've made a sweepy looking Scizor. This is, I want to point this out, this is standard bulky Mega Scizor from Smogon. I've straight up just copied this just because I think it's a really solid set and has serious potential. I run into this a lot on the ladder and every time it terrifies me. So this is an amazing late game sweeper. I absolutely love it. So just go over the spread real quick. The investment that we've got right here means that it avoids getting 2-hit KO'd by Max Attack Landorus. It can live a Draco followed by HP Fire from Life Orb Latios. It can live a Fire Blast from Clefable. It gets 3-hit KO'd by Mega Gardevoir's Focus Blast. It just kind of, it takes hits really well and it's great. It sets up on so much stuff. It's amazing. So our attacking moves are Bullet Punch and Bug Bite, just because Bug Bite just about gets a Technician boost when you Mega. So it gives it quite a lot of power, and also you can eat Citrus Berries, like, you never know. You never know when you might find a Citrus Berry. So that's great. And then we've got Bullet Punch there as well, just because obviously that's like Scizor's thing, is Bullet Punch. We've got Light Metal, just in case anyone's using Low Kick, because we're not going to be switching Scizor in without Mega Evolving it and getting our Technician anyway. So we can switch into, like, you know, a Low Kick or something if we wanted to. But anyway. And then Swords, Dance and Roost, just because that's what we do. We're bulky setup sweepers. So that's what our Scizor is going to be doing in this team. Now the next thing that I'm going to be running is a Kyurem Black. Kyurem Black, I absolutely love, because this thing has so much power. Look at this. Look at these stats. He has 170 base attack. That is crazy. This is also really good because it works quite well with Scizor. This is great at kind of just smacking stuff, doing a bit of wall breaking, breaking down the checks and counters to Scizor. Early game, Scizor is a late game sweeper, so we want to bring this in, this Kyurem in first, to just kind of soften up the opponent's team and fuck it up. Also, this thing has Terra Volt, so it ignores, which is basically Mold Breakers, so it ignores Thick Fat on Mega Venusaur, it ignores Levitate on Rotom, all that kind of stuff, which I absolutely love. Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running a subset with mixed attacks. So we've got Fusion Bolt as our physical attack, because look at that base attack, 170. Look at it, it's huge. So Fusion Bolt is there just because it's a really high power move. It's good coverage. It hits Talonflame and that kind of thing. And then our other moves are going to be Ice Beam and Earth Power, just for coverage. Again, Earth Power hits Rotom because reasons. Ice Beam is great stab and hits Venusaur and all that kind of thing. So the EVs we're going to be running Max Special Attack, and I think we went for Mild Nature maybe. Yeah, Mild Nature, and then I think we had 200 speed, because this allows us to outspeed everything up to Adamant Excadrill, which is nice, you know, it's just kind of like cool, yeah. And the idea of this set really is to kind of just switch in on stuff that's slightly slower than it and sub up on it, like Rotom and that kind of thing. It can sub up on really nicely and then just kind of tear through teams. Behind a sub, this thing is terrifying, so I love this, it's great, my favorite. I haven't used it much, but I really like it. Anyway, that's that. These two are kind of my offensive core, if you like. This smacks through stuff. This sets up late game and sweeps. So we've got our offensive core. The next thing I want to go over is my defensive core. So my defensive core this week is going to be Slowbro and Sylveon. I'm finally using Sylveon because whenever I come up against it on the ladder, I absolutely hate it. But we'll get to that in a sec. As I said, Slowbro, just because it's really, really bulky. And I just like, oh my god, it's so bulky. We're going to run Regenerator as well, which just makes it even more bulky, and I love it. This seriously takes hits from so much of the tier, and it's just amazing. So we're going to be running Scald, Psyshock, Thunder Wave, and Slack Off. Pretty standard Slowbro set. Basically this, I mean, is not really a bird spam check, but it's the closest thing that I have to a bird spam check on my team. Just because, you know, I don't want to have to, like, whatever. I'm running Slowbro just because I really like it. It's so physically bulky. It takes hits from things all day long. So that's what Slowbro's for. It also pairs pretty well with Sylveon. I'm pretty sure they don't share any weaknesses. Sylveon's really specially bulky. Slowbro's really physically bulky. It just kind of works, you know. Also, this Sylveon is going to be providing Wish and Heal Bell support to the rest of my team, which is great. And I don't know if you know this, but Sylveon gets Pixelate, which makes Hyper Voice outrageously powerful. So even without special attack investment, Hyper Voice wrecks souls, and it's great. So we're going to be running Hyper Voice, Wish, Protect, and what was that other thing I mentioned a minute ago? Heal Bell? Not fucking Headbutt. Come on now. I mean, that would be Fairy-type Headbutt. Fairy-type Headbutt is nothing to sneeze at. But yeah, Heal Bell. Just, this is going to be kind of clerical mon, really. We're going to be running max special defense. I'm not going to be running physical defense investment, because I want this to take... We have our thing that takes physical hits, we have a thing that takes special hits. That's how this works. These two core really well. I like it a lot. So, we're good with this so far. Now, obviously, Scizor isn't weak to rocks, but it takes damage from rocks. Everything takes neutral from rocks, except for this, which takes super effective from rocks. So we want something that deals with rocks, and something that I've been really liking at the moment is Latios, Choice Scarf Latios, which kind of seems dumb with Defog, but it works pretty well, I find. So that's what we're going to be doing. No, that's not a capital. Come on now, you've written this before. We're going to be running Choice Scarf Latios with Draco Psyshock. Not Psych Up. What is wrong with me today? Oh god. That's not right. Ignore that. Oh my god. There we go. Draco, Psyshock, Defog, and Trick, because we're running the Choice Scarf. This basically allows us to, like, if your opponent's got a Chansey or a Blissey, or just a Wally poke that you really don't like, you can trick the Choice Scarf onto it and just kind of cripple it. So that's great. How do we end up with 252 special defense? How did that happen? I don't know. We're going to run 252 speed, 252 special attack, and we're still going to make this timid. I don't know what's happened right here. We're still going to make him timid, because if we trick the Choice Scarf off, then we want to be able to speed tie with other Latties. Also, we want to be able to speed tie with other Scarfed Latties. So, there you go. And finally, the final mon on this team. The final mon on this team is Terrakion. Terry the Terrakion. Because I love this thing. I don't use it often. I think we used it in my... Oh, well, Macadie and I used it in our collab session a couple of weeks ago, and I really enjoyed it. So we're going to use it today. We're going to go for Sash and Rocks. This is just going to be our reliable way of getting Rocks up. Also, this thing can... Obviously... Sash is just a really clutch item. I don't know why I've given this leftovers. I'm not thinking. I don't know what's going on. We're going to give this Focus Sash, because Focus Sash is just really clutch. I mean, if you can keep it intact, it works great to stop sweepers, because this thing hits really hard. So, we're going to go Close Combat, Stone Edge, and Earthquake for our attacking moves. And that's going to be it. We're just going to run Max Attack, Max Speed, and Timid. Not Timid, because that would be bad. We're going to run Jolly. And I guess we'll just put 4 in defense. And that is going to be the team, I think. I think that's going to be the team. I've been testing it. It's been working pretty well so far. So hopefully it can keep doing well while I'm recording with it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.